Welcome to Hockley Valley, where nature meets luxury.
I'm Jesse Chidwick.
And I'm Michelle Chidwick.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we couldn't be more excited to showcase Hockley Valley Resort, and just like Michelle said, it's when nature meets
luxury.
Let's check it out.
Okay, so now we're inside Hockley Valley Resort. Jesse, what is there to offer here?
Well, it's difficult to pinpoint the spot to start because literally this place is amazing. It's not so much of a hidden gem, it's a very well-known gem because wintertime, if you're a ski enthusiast, the hill is right there. It's amazing. It's got a good combination of, let's say, beginner-friendly hills, and it's also got the steep, guys that can bomb it, they're in and out of the slopes. It's got that mix. Now, if you're not a ski bum,
like me,
like you, okay, you said it without me saying, so thank you for that. There are 2 restaurants here on site.
Yes.
Okay? Now, I'm not going to take a stab at the names because I'll butcher them, but Michelle, well, I'll take the first step. Cabin, which is 5-star.
Yes. Yeah, so there's the Cabin if you're looking for more of your traditional sit down to have a dinner, or they have the wine bar, so that's called Babbo. Grab a drink, more so like pub eats there.
Okay, yeah, so that's gonna basically just check off some things that you can do. Now, they also do have the ski chalet as well, so that's gonna have just a little bit more of your, hey, I just wanna get in, get out, get back onto the hill. So that's certainly worth mentioning. On top of that, they do have the hotel here as well, event space.
Yeah.
So the nice thing too is a lot of the residents here in Dufferin County, it's not just utilized from people coming in out of town.
Right.
People will utilize this as a staycation.
Yeah, so we get a ton of snow here, and you can definitely feel the winter blues sometimes. So sometimes you just need that staycation. It's a great place to come for a couple of days with the kids or just as a couple. There's, again, so much to do, whether you are hitting up the ski hills or maybe you want to check out the spa if the slopes aren't for you. There's indoor and outdoor pools, and they offer so many services at the wonderful spa.
No, absolutely. And then even on top of that, if you're really wanting that resort style feel, they do have a gym. So if you're someone who's right into your fitness and you don't want to take your foot off the gas, they've got the gym that's equipped for you there. You know what though? Just being here, first off, I feel extremely relaxed. But watching these guys rip up this hill, it's got me itching to get out there. And I'm pretty certain that these guys are gonna take care of me. Let's go see if I can hit the hills. I'm a hockey player, but I'm here to ski today. All right, guys. So we're on the lift here, Hockley. Let's just do some quick napkin math. 15 minus carry the 2, probably 17 years since I've got these skis on. And just even with the slowdown of that lift there, I'm immediately reminded that I'm not very good with heights. Also the people, just the good people here at Hockley, thank you, Shannon. But she sized me up and she said, you don't look very comfortable with those 2 skis on your feet. So she strapped this bucket on my head, which is great because safety does not take a holiday. So that's great. Also, Carhartt. I usually live by the rule of if you can't do Carhartt things, don't wear Carhartt. but I'm certainly not abiding by that, because I'm sure these are probably the warmest gloves in the game. But needless to say, we're almost at the top. The anxiety's picking up a little bit. We'll see how things go as we get off the lift, because it's the only way to the bottom of the hill is to just flat out ski it. Hopefully we'll see you at the other end of this thing. Hold on, dude. You know what they say about skiing? Just like riding a bike. Still got it.
A few moments later.
So right now we are in Mono, but for those who don't live in Dufferin County, where is that exactly?
Okay, so great question. So geographically, where we're at, the closest actually main intersection for us here is going to be 9 and Highway 10. Okay, so we're basically right at the southern end of Dufferin County.
Right.
So Callan is just going to be a little bit further south, and then you're going to have Brampton. So proximity-wise, we're what, maybe 45 minutes from the city?
I would say even a little bit less, and then probably about an hour to Toronto.
Yeah, okay, so from that particular standpoint, sure, the city, Toronto, yeah, we're gonna be about an hour, 45 minutes. No, it wouldn't be 45 minutes to Brampton, we're probably around 35 or 40.
Yeah.
But again, rounding errors. But from this particular standpoint, like when you're at Hockley, like if you are wanting to step outside of the resort, it's not like you're on an island. Right?
Oh, definitely not.
You're there's a golf course, so you'd really have to step on a driver to get into Orangeville, but it's probably reachable. Would that be fair to say?
Maybe for you, sure.
Okay. Okay, now, like obviously from a real estate standpoint, realtors here, so if this is an area that people are looking to maybe move within distance to, talk a little bit about the real estate in Mono, because it does differentiate a bit from the other pockets within Dufferin County.
Yeah, so you are really in nature. The kind of landscape of Mono is a lot more hilly, very treed. If you're kind of looking for more secluded lots, this is definitely the area in Dufferin that you want to look for. And then in terms of price point, so you are a bit higher than when you're comparing to, say, Orangeville or Shelburne, but your property sizes are going to be bigger. Your houses are typically bigger. An average price point last year here was just around 1.6, and that's with about 80 home sales last year.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning that just with respects to the transaction levels, we don't see a whole lot of properties hit the market, so inventory never really surges too high. And again, you know, if we're looking at 80 transactions, which is usually par for the course, you know, there's not a whole lot of volatility within this market.
And it's important to note as well, like, yes, the average is 1.6, but I would say you have properties that have gone from 800,000 all the way up to your 4 or 5 million in this kind of region overall.
Correct, okay.
Right now we're in this spa, and there are so many services that are offered, from manicures and pedicures to reflexology to massages provided by registered massage therapists to facials, microdermabrasion, facial peels. All of that is covered, and it is such a lovely place to be. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on our tour of Hockley Valley. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to know more about Mono and some of the subdivisions nearby, check out our latest video over here.